Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome to North Dakota Today. I'm Andrea Larson.
And I'm Chris Berg. Want to say happy Indigenous People Day, or to us white folk, happy Columbus Day. I saw the best tweet today. It was from Native Life. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate Columbus Day all day by going around taking credit for things I didn't do.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I produced this whole show today.
Oh, sure you did. Sure you did. You're gonna take credit for the Norwegian meatballs too,
I am. I'll
that
take credit
Tony's
for that.
making?
See how to face your fears, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you came up with all of it. Yeah, but that is
Exactly.
exactly what we're covering today. Plus the party decorations. He organized all of that too.
And I'll show you how to do it as well.
So a whole lot coming up. The show is all about Chris, by Chris, for Chris.
Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you know?
Right. It's your day, buddy.
Let's get a little weather update. 70s this week. Mick, what do we have?
Hey, thanks a lot. Yeah, we started out a little on the soggy side. In fact, anywhere from about 1/1500 to about 1/4 of an inch of rain, widespread across eastern North Dakota and northwest Minnesota, except up in eastern Marshall County, where they got 1 3/4 inches around Grigla. But by midday, working on a mostly sunny afternoon. And low 60s for eastern North Dakota, mid to upper 50s and low 60s for a lot of western and northwestern Minnesota. Even this evening, sunset 6:42 p.m. should be in the low to mid 50s. So a very pleasant evening. We're going to keep the clear sky going. The northwest breeze today will bring in low humidity. That should mean cool mornings, but not this week. Mild and dry for about 40 to 45 for overnight lows, daytime highs, 60s all week. Wednesday, Thursday, maybe we'll get to about 70. And for this upcoming weekend, chance of showers Friday, pretty slim. Saturday, cooler but dry. Sunday, warm and damp. And no frost in the forecast for quite a while, guys.
Well, at least we're covered through Thursday.
I mean,
Looks
70
good.
in mid-October?
Yeah.
That is
I'll
phenomenal.
take it. I'll take it. Thank you, Mick. Okay, let's find out. We've always got a lot going on in our evening newscast that we want to let people know about. So Miss Christy Larson's here. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Chris and Andrea. Topping your local news headlines, some NDSU students are headed to court today over what some might consider just a college prank. The three were arrested in Grand Forks Wednesday night after apparently trying to hang some type of a sign on the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center. Now, Valley News Live reporter Neil Carlson will have this story for you later tonight from Grand Forks. Well, flood control, dragged out road work, and much more, it seems like, for Fargo city leaders to deal with. We'll be sharing with you tonight what they are doing with these issues and what their actions will mean for you. And just how far do you think you can throw a pumpkin? I know I'm pretty strong, probably super far, football field maybe, but no longer the sole turf of vandals. Pumpkin tossing is a science project for Fargo students, and we'll show you tonight on Valley News Live just how far they can take them. And you guys, I think I've been doing arm workouts, so like I said, a whole football field length.
Yeah, I can tell. I know. I believe that you could. But they're talking about launching them, right, in some kind of launcher?
Yeah, and you'll just have to tune in tonight to see just how they're going to do that.
Interesting. Who's going to be on the receiving end when it smashes, you know?
Maybe Chris.
There you go.
We'll volunteer you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Christy,
I'm taking
there
it back
you
to
go.
the house for 6. Thanks, Larson.
Thank you. Hey, today we start giving away our subways.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. We've got 2 today, right? Okay, so Joy Groth from Enderlin. Way to go.
Also, Patty Moser from West Fargo. Congratulations to you. Very easy if you want to win a little 6-inch sub. Just go to ndtoday.tv and you can register there to win. Click on the contest tab.
Absolutely. Real quickly, we want to make sure that we get out to the Jacob Wetterling. He's been missing for years, and they're launching a new campaign. He would be 25, or is 25. You know, no one knows what happened to him. So we want to make sure that we let everyone know about that. He's that St. Joseph, Minnesota boy who was abducted, while he was biking with his friends in 1989 near his home. So we're talking billboards, right? 6 billboards going up in the area near the abduction.
Can you imagine being that
I
family,
can't.
25 years, and you still are just praying every day that some trace, some answer, some way, somehow. So hopefully something will come of this, which would be great.
Yeah, there's an 800 number, 1-800-THE-LOST. They're hoping anybody will, call and give them some kind of clue.
Yeah, exactly. Just some clarity and something. So it's kind of a neat story. Would you even want to live to be 114?
I don't know.
I mean, this woman from Minnesota celebrated her 114th birthday on Sunday, Anna Stoyer. She was born, obviously, in 1900. But now, which is amazing, and kudos to her, she's shooting off emails from an iPad. I mean, 114 years old.
Isn't that amazing?
And still going strong.
Think of what she has seen in all those years. All the
Oh my
presidents, all the
gosh.
bills, all the legislation. I know.
Just everything. I mean, think about 1900. When was the car produced? Like 1910 or something?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
She has seen, yeah, she's seen a lot.
She was
I
probably
know.
going around in horse buggies, and then next
sure.
thing you know, now they're talking about like flying cars and no driver cars with Google. And
Yeah, she's one of the 10 oldest living people in America.
yeah, it just,
And if she has an iPad, she's like, yeah.
I know. I
She's
think
with
that's
it.
so cool.
She's with it. Hey, this is pretty cool. The zombie crab paw. Have you ever been to Minneapolis when it takes place? It's like
No.
downtown Minneapolis. It just happened over the weekend. I guess it was one for the record books, too. Just zombies everywhere. Like they set a Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people dressed as zombies.
I just cannot get into that scene. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the death thing or something. But
I don't know, but the people who do love it, right? I mean, it's just fun to be downtown when it's all happening. Oh, look at he's drinking out of that cup.
wow.
Yeah, it's a huge one. I guess the Fargo event is in May.
Well, the pub crawl I do get into, which many of you I'm sure go to, is the Snuggie pub crawl. That's the pub
Right.
crawl to be a part of.
I could do that
Throw
one.
your Snuggie on, go out there, have a couple cocktails, and it is good.
I thought couldn't we just like sit in a Barca lounger? Wouldn't it be just a big place to sit?
Well, I typically go toga style, so
Oh,
it's all
okay.
good, right, Tony?
Yeah, he's nodding like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, sure, Bert. Must have been really cold out that night, huh, Bert?
Okay, what's he doing over there? Oh, he's showcasing his meatballs over there. Okay, so the Grammy winner, 2014's Billboard Woman of the Year.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Here's the amazing thing. She's, 24 years old. She's the only artist ever to win it twice.
Right.
I mean, she's talented, but is she that talented?
Sure. Why not? Why not? She'll get her award in December.
I
just
don't
think
know.
it's amazing. She sings a lot of great songs, and a lot
She
of
is.
them
She's
have
a
a
great
great
writer.
message. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a great message about how many guys she's dated and broken up with, and
Or who's dumped her.
exactly.
Come on. But at least she's not, stripping off her clothes in public
Right.
and doing, gyrating.
Doing the
on,
Miley Cyrus thing.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
A
I kind of like her.
great point.
But I love this next person, too.
Yes.
Love Penelope Cruz. I think she's everything. She's awesome. She's also Esquire magazine's.
Sexiest woman alive. I'd vote for that.
Sure.
She was incredible in Vanilla Sky, her and Tommy Cruise. It was her, Tom Cruise, Cameron Diaz, and she was phenomenal.
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Oh,
yeah.
great
I know.
film.
I know. The thing is, too, she's really private. So kudos to her because I have this thing. Every time two celebrities who are married talk about each other, they end up getting divorced. All the time. All the time. No matter what. I think you should be private about it because no one needs to know.
I agree, but it's hard when you got the paparazzi, around you all the time, trying to get pictures, trying to get the inside scoop, all that kind of stuff. But
I know.
Kudos to Penelope. I mean, great actress and does some really, really great work.
Yeah, fabulous work.
This is fun. You and the women's hockey team, they're traveling, I don't know, home or to the game or whatnot, but their bus breaks down.
Yeah.
So they get out. You think, well, you know what? We'll get out. We'll just push this thing, get her
Yeah.
going.
Why not?
Clearly didn't work out so well.
Because look at the bus. I mean, it's a huge one. Oh, I thought I saw it move a little bit. Maybe not. Oh, well, it was good video.
That's the
Yeah, I
worst.
think they won. They were heading home after the game. That's what it is. So it got stuck in an intersection. I don't know what was going on exactly, but it's pretty fun.
When you're traveling like that and your bus breaks down, it's like, come on, somebody, just give us a break. We're on a long road trip. You know, that's all we need.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, this is, Andrea's always very modest about what she does over the weekend, but she's going to share with us a little bit this weekend what her and John were up to. Did you guys win this?
Well, we travel to Maine every year. We did.
For the lobster?
Yeah, for the wife carrying contest. Something we
Hang out with
do
the
in our
Bush
spare
family.
time. Yeah, yeah. No, some people really do this. And there's a trick to winning, I think. At least the last few years, the people who have won, I've seen, the husband is carrying his wife, legs wrapped around his neck. She's hanging out the back way. I don't know if we can see the video. It's much better than, no video?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you and Tony are going to demonstrate later, aren't you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Or you and Tony. One of you could
Oh,
pretend
yes.
to be the
Okay,
woman. And
right.
one can... Oh, I thought we did. Okay, something must have happened. Anyway, it's like a hard charge, but with your wife.
You're carrying
and
your
you're
wife,
carrying
yes.
somebody. These guys can be fast. I mean, they're seriously sludging through mud and over logs, and it's pretty good.
And then they just start screaming.
I think they win too. Isn't it like just beer?
It's like beer and $200 or something. I mean,
Ugh.
it's
Okay, maybe the money, but beer? Can it be a
it's
better
the
prize
guy,
than beer?
Come on. What are you talking about? It is really, really good beer.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
Here's another neat story. Owl recovering at the Minnesota Raptor Center after he ended up flying into a car or
A
something.
grill. Look at that. He was going after some prey and got stuck.
It looks like it was, purposely put there.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
And they tried to get him out. He was biting at them, which I would too. I'm sure he was, freaked out. So the guy pulled over, called police. They used a lot of gloves.
Wow, look at that.
I know. And now he's at the Raptor Center, the Minnesota Raptor Center, recovering.
That is crazy.
Isn't that insane?
I would freak out if that was my ride.
Yeah, so would I. So would I.
Whoosh. Well, maybe our next guest will help me overcome that, because coming up next, we're going to talk about how to overcome your fear. So if you get an owl stuck in your grill, how do you overcome your fear of going out there and try to get it out of your grill?
I don't know that Gail Nelson will be touching quite on that subject, but, almost everything else, I'm sure. And then we're making meatballs with the Lost Italian.
Oofta.
Yes. And Deb Williams is here. We're talking about party decorations for Halloween.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Bobbing for apples and the whole thing. And always go ahead and let us know your thoughts about the show, maybe suggestions. Go to our website, ndtoday.tv. You can like us on Facebook there and interact with the show. Stay with us. Much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.